Tory split over Brexit deepens as Leave MPs are warned against revolt. The Tories continue to be split over Brexit. There has been infighting this week, with backbencher Jacob Rees-Mogg warning the Prime Minister she could be out if she failed to deliver on Brexit promises. This was seen as insolence from Foreign Office Minister Sir Duncan, but Foreign Secretary Boris Johnson described Mr Rees-Mogg as a principled and dedicated MP following the comments. More wonderful moment: chimpanzee is reunited with foster parents. Former Tory party leader William Hague has now warned against cabinet Brexiteers pushing their demands for a clean break with the European Union too far. He said if ministers didn't agree a compromise plan on the future customs relationship with the EU, it could have a detrimental effect on negotiations and it could force the government to accept a watered-down version of Brexit. He also criticized any minister who threatened to quit over Brexit, which was seen as a broadside against Mr Johnson, who reportedly considered doing this. More twins described as 1 in a million after one is born with Down syndrome. Lord Hague said leadership challenges were also a bad idea and would actually make the people side with Theresa May. He wrote in the Daily Telegraph, "Everyone threatening Theresa May with chaos, revolt, resignations, and a leadership election if she doesn't do as they wish needs to think carefully about what might be the consequences of their actions. Flouncing out, just when the going gets tough but when the EU Withdrawal Act has been successfully enacted, will look like evading responsibility for choices that were inevitable just when important progress has been made." Twins described as 1 in a million after one is born with Down syndrome. Scenes of total devastation on Winter Hill as wildfires are finally brought under control. Girl, 11, knocked to ground and has neck slashed by man who tried to rape her. Lord Hague added Brexiteers like Rees-Mogg did not have the numbers in Parliament to force through their vision on a hard Brexit, so it was better if they tried to figure out another way. He said the concerns of businesses such as Airbus and BMW could not be dismissed in an apparent rebuke of Mr Johnson supposedly dismissing their concerns. Mrs May is flying to the Netherlands today for talks with Dutch Prime Minister Mark Rutte, and she's also due to hold cabinet talks at Chequers on Friday. If you have a story for our news team, email us at webnews@metro.co.uk. You can also follow us on Facebook and Twitter.